take a load off and grab a seat. Pull up a chair, prop up your feet, that's fine by me. Fine by me. Yeah. It's podcast time.
You know, I can't whistle. I can't whistle blowing. I can only whistle sucking in. What to say about me?
You remember all those, you know how I know your gay jokes? Back in the day, those are fun.
Because you only suck in when you whistle.
Yeah, because they can't only
whistle. I'm very good at it.
Yeah. Yeah. You look great, Dad.
You know how I know you're gay? Because you love your dad.
My dad's great.
Your dad's your hero.
I'm a hero.
My dad's taller than your dad.
It's Monday. You know what that means?
Another fine episode of
It's actually Thursday if you're listening to this on the day it comes out.
That's right.
You better be listening to this.
That Hogsatawny field bastard saw a shadow this morning.
I say we shoot that son bitch and fry him up or smoke him. What do y'all?
I've got some. Gophers and groundhogs are the same thing, or not?
I don't think they are. What's in Caddyshack?
I got the big one over here. I think it's a groundhog. No, I don't know. No, Caddyshack's a gopher.
Gopher.
Yeah.
Because Bill Murray.
I think it is all in size. I think the bigger ones are
groundhog.
Groundhogs.
So what's
I've got two back here.
What's the cutoff, I think, between a gopher and a groundhog?
I think they're 40 pounds.
Just 40 pounds.
Yeah.
That's Bill Murray, right?
I think
we'll call it 40 pounds.
I think a gopher's closer to the size of a squirrel or a kitty cat.
Would y'all be willing to say that Bill Murray may be an expert in gophers and groundhogs because of Caddyshack and Groundhog Day? As much practice as
he got bit. He had to go to the hospital twice because of the groundhog and Groundhog Day. Bit through his leather glove.
Really?
Twice. Yeah, on 2 separate days.
Twice?
He had to go get stitches.
Were they training that gopher?
I think they said that they had just tracked him the week before.
It's a wild gopher.
Yeah, and Bill Murray's letting him drive the truck. Yeah. He's having a time.
They didn't even check if he had a license.
No.
They just said he'd be fine.
No.
Bill Murray was drunk.
That was before ICE.
Yeah, dude.
You didn't need ID.
You think a gopher would have a hard time with ICE?
No. He just
driving?
They would probably send him back to Mexico.
You know how good
gophers come from Mexico.
Defense. A good defense.
That's where ICE is going to send them.
A good defense against ICE is tunnels, and groundhogs are excellent at digging tunnels. They got El Chapo out of prison through tunnels, didn't they? They dug like 100,000 tunnels in like 3 weeks.
Gophers?
I think that's what they call them.
That's what we called greenhorns on construction sites.
Gophers. Go get stuff.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was a gopher when I first started working at doing fire sprinkler work. I got pulled as an old man on a job, and he was like, we were, I want to say UT, working at a place called Ayers Hall. It was a dormitory, and I was at the top floor. And it was freezing, dude. And it was kind of warm in the building. It had been like dried in. They had plastic and stuff over the windows. And he's like, hey, man, why don't you run down to the truck real quick and get me some 3/4 inch HOG nuts? And I was like 19 years old. I ran down there, you know. Dude, I got back up, and everybody just sitting there waiting for me to come back up. Just
30 minutes later.
Busted out laughing.
Yeah.
Freezing to death, HOG nuts. I was a gopher once. I didn't dig any tunnels, though.
We send kids around at church camp. We'll tell them, like, hey, Kirby's looking for you. And then they'll go to Kirby. And Kirby knows if someone's like, hey, Nick said you're looking for him. They'll be like, no, D-Money's looking for you.
It keeps somebody else.
Yeah, and keeps
it going.
And some kids are so, I guess, gullible, lack so much common sense.
Yeah.
They'll go all week.
All week.
Like,
well, you are at church camp. I don't think they think you're lying to them.
Yeah.
That's a good way to build trust.
That's a good way for us to have a good time. I know that.
I hope everybody watching this can look outside and see their grass whenever this comes out, because I am so tired of ice and snow.
It probably is going to melt off a little bit up here above the Tennessee border. Nashville got hit hard.
Oh, yeah. They still have like 30,000 people without power.
Yeah, that's a whole fiasco. I seen on the news that the mayor and NES and all the people are just going at it. It's a mess.
Well, I think I know Louisville. They called in, I want to say like 3,000 extra workers for power lines and stuff, and Nashville only called in like 700 or 1,000. They said, they talked about this storm for 5 days at least.
It felt like weeks.
And NES was trying to say that they didn't have enough preparation. They didn't think it was going to get this bad. So, that comes down to they make sure they have to order enough poles, cross arms. It's not just having people there, it's having the stuff to work with.
It's probably
material.
Yeah.
It's probably because the run up to this storm coming, all the Nashville meteorologists were just poo-pooing the apps and going, you need to have a person look at this. They're calling for all this snow. We're not going to get near as much as they say. And I'm sure the Nashville people were probably looking at the meteorologists and going, well, it's probably not going to be as bad as it is.
Because sometimes it isn't.
And they were literally all week long, the iPhone weather app is junk, which we didn't get 22 inches of snow.
I know one day I looked at it said 26 inches for a couple of hours, Tuesday or Wednesday. It was 26 inches. I was like, I don't know. Snow's 2 foot deep.
But they still played it off all week long, running up until about Friday, and it snowed on Saturday, that it wasn't going to be that bad.
I'm just thankful we never lost power. I was worried about losing power because it's still until today it hadn't got above freezing. Yeah, since last weekend.
I think the highest temperature we had until today was 28 degrees.
Yeah, it's been so cold at nighttime, and I live in an old house
for over a week now.
Yeah, so it's just we've had blankets up over windows, doors, whatever we could do. I know Saturday we were supposed to go out to eat dinner in town, and at 3:30, I tried to open our sliding glass door and it was froze shut.
And you're like, guess we're not going.
I had to use a blow dryer and a track to thaw it out. I told Christy, I said, one of us has to stay here. I said, I can't teach Lenny how to use a damn hairdryer. I said, shit, we gotta
get back in.
What if I get trapped?
I said, she ain't got opposable thumbs. I said, we're done.
Yeah. So I guess he volunteered to stay.
Jump.
I hated not to go. Now, it was -8 degree wind chill.
I'm surprised he's here now.
That's hilarious. Just because we were filming skit.
Yeah, I was doing something fun.
They said, you come get me early.
Yeah, come get me. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, I was supposed to be in Virginia today, but because of this weather, I didn't go.
Virginia.
I didn't want to cross the Appalachian Mountains in all this nonsense.
Asked Travis last night. He said, I'm not going to Virginia on Tuesday. I said, all because of the blizzard. He said, yeah, the cookie dough one took me out. Hilarious.
I was looking up, I've been watching
blizzard for sure.
I've been watching Alex Honnold. He climbed the skyscraper last week.
What's his last name?
I watched a little bit of that too.
Yeah. And then I rewatched his original one called Free Solo, where he free soloed El Capitan in Yosemite. So I looked up, plane tickets to Yosemite are only $270 right now.
You want to go climb it?
No, I'm not going to go climb it, but I want to go.
What kind of brass tacks you got to have to free climb?
That building's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it didn't take him long to get from the bottom to the top.
Level.
I don't think I could have walked up the steps as fast as he climbed up the side of the building.
Exhausted.
I think it was an hour and a half, maybe, climbing that building. It took him 3 hours and 56 minutes to climb a 2,700 foot rock wall.
He watched 4 hours.
How do you find out you have that skill? I mean, how many times
he started when he was 11.
Yeah, climbing trees or something. Rock faces.
I bet he was the best tree climber in there.
He had no safety.
I said, come on down out of that tree.
Millions of people could have watched him die.
My kids, we were watching it that Friday night, and my little girl, she was like, after about the second level, she goes, Daddy, what happens if he falls? And I said, I hit the power button. And I said, I'm ready to go. And I was talking to him on the way out here.
Shades 9/11.
I said, what do they do? He goes, I guess they would just go whoever's commentating it, try to cut the sound down and screaming the whole way down.
Like Owen Hart back in the day, falling from the rafters at WrestleMania. They just cut to the two guys talking.
They're trying to keep a straight face, trying not to look or, got that deer in the headlights look.
So, Slim Jim beef turkey.
Right, we just missed, y'all just,
snapped your toe, slipped that. No, you can't say that.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, she asked. I was like, I think we're going to watch something else. Just in case. Because the anxiety, man.
Let's make sure you make it to the top and we'll come back and watch it.
They cut a Jake Paul fight, him get knocked out.
Yeah.
Whenever he goes to fall, it's just him getting knocked out.
Yeah, they have a compilation of things that make people happy.
Yeah.
We watched the apartment mall documentary. These 4 people
I
found a space in this mall and like built an apartment and lived there for 4
Pennsylvania or
years
something.
without anybody knowing it.
It's pretty sick.
It was wild. It was like these art people. They basically went all over the town there doing art in weird places, and they built this mall, and they were kind of like protesting the mall being built because they tore down some buildings. And then they found this place inside the mall, and they built an apartment, and they all just would go there and hang out with it. It was wild for 4 years before they got caught.
What happened when they got caught?
They got banned from the mall.
Oh no!
Whoa! Don't take my house.
Oh no!
That was really good.
Yeah.
But it was wild. They went to
from the mall. It's already closed. Okay.
You just carrying couches through the mall, and
they took a whole sectional up there. One of those things like your grandma used to keep plates in.
A China hutch.
Yeah, a China hutch. They took that up there. Damn. It was wild. They found a door that had a buzzer on it, and they could open it at any point in time, and the buzzer would go off, but nobody would show up. So they were like testing it for nights, and then they figured out nobody cared about this buzzer, so they went in through that way every single night, dragging stuff, cinder blocks. They built a cinder block wall and put a door in it, and so they could lock it so no one could, if they did find it, could go in there because they had the key to it.
Damn, dude, just squatters.
Yeah, it was wild.
Super squatting. I almost sound like a super squatter, Joe.
Are you?
Yeah. Go ahead, Trav.
The way they got found out was security guards found it and kicked in the door and then hung out there smoking pot and playing their PlayStation.
The security guards did? That's hilarious.
And then they stole
Don't do drugs.
They stole the PlayStation because the card had like the timestamps, and when they were in there playing, they could tell how many times they trespassed in there.
Oh, damn.
And that's how they ended up getting it.
Oh, snap.
RICO charges. Got them on trumped up charges.
Yeah, that's the unstoppable.
Well, speaking of Trump
Dave Chappelle Act.
I got us a little correspondence from our main man, Wes.
Oh, I would look forward to that. I would enjoy seeing that there,
I don't know if y'all miss him or not, but
I do. I swear.
I'm not sold on that.
You're not convinced?
But what you were saying off camera.
Oh, that's bull, Josh. You're going to make Barry get mad at me.
Nah, he won't be mad.
Yes, he will.
He wants to hear honesty, too. All right, guys. I need to explain why I'm not there this week. I was asked to help with something. They said it was just a consultation. They wanted to know if a shot like that was even possible. Distance, wind, timing. I took one look and said it didn't add up. Next thing I know, something goes wrong. And suddenly, I'm the one they're looking for. Now I'm on the run, living off the grid, breaking down angles and ballistics in my head, helicopters overhead, black SUVs everywhere, people who don't want the truth getting out. I didn't take the shot, but proving that is going to take time. I'm working with the one person who still believes me. We're trying to expose who really pulled the trigger. Until then, I just can't be on the podcast. It is not safe. I'll be back once my name is cleared and the truth comes out. Carry on without me. Carry on my wayward son.
I think he's a shooter for sure, so hopefully we get to see him.
That's what I was going to say. That doesn't have anything to do with Charlie Kirk, does it?
No, I don't think so. Not that I know of.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. This is just what he said.
That's why you said all you guys said.
I guess when he gets back, we can clarify.
We can ask him face to face.
Yeah. The real hard-hitting journalism. Journalisms. That's what I call the thoughts I wrote down.
Y'all watch the Grammys?
I did. I turned it on just long enough to see Jelly Roll walk up to the stage, praise Jesus, and then I turned it. Man, he laid into that crowd that obviously didn't want to hear his message, but it was very inspiring.
I thought it was a pretty good show all the way around, really. Jelly Roll, from the music video they show, he's a different looking person now. He's shed about 100 pounds.
No, he's lost like 250.
Wow, he looks good.
He was over 500 pounds, and now he's less than 250. So
Tyler, the Creator, was pretty wild.
I didn't get to see that one. I didn't see Justin Bieber.
What he did?
One of his songs. It was just a pretty artistic performance. Tyler, the Creator.
Those guys were really silly back in the day. Their show was really
He is a really silly.
He's a silly kind of guy. Yeah. He's in that new movie Marty Supreme with Timothy Chalamet.
He's very Tyler's very creative.
eccentric. He's an eccentric kind of person.
He's very creative.
And that was good.
What'd you look at that?
Cher, dude. Cher come out, accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award. And she was supposed to announce the albums up for Album of the Year. And she didn't know that. She come out and accepted the award. And she started telling stories, dude, about her life and how she was either always at the top or always at the bottom. And she starts panning to the crowd. And Bruno Mars had just got done doing a 2-year, I guess, residency in Las Vegas. Well, she gets up there and she's like, whenever I was at my worst, I had to do a residency at Las Vegas. We called it the Elephant Graveyard, and the crowd just goes quiet and pans over to Bruno Mars. Dude, I was like, whoa. Yeah. And then she starts talking all this other nonsense. Well, then she just starts walking off the stage, and Trevor Noah stops her, and he's like, Cher, wait a second. I can do this if you want me to, but you're supposed to, do this whole deal with all these albums of the year. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, she starts reading them off and it goes through. Well, then it pans back to her and she's just staring into the camera. And she's holding the envelope, that says the winner. And she's like, the winner is, and she's just sitting there for 5 seconds.
Waiting for the teleprompter to tell her.
They're like, envelope. You can hear in the background, envelope. And she's like, oh, it's in the envelope, I guess. And then she, reads it off, Bad Bunny, But yeah, it was get her off the stage. No, I'm sorry. It was Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. And she says Luther Vandross is what she says. Instead of Kendrick Lamar or SZA, she goes, Luther Vandross. And it pans over to Kendrick Lamar and they're all cracking up at the table. So they get up on the stage and the first guy goes, I just want to thank Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I love a good awards show blooper Steve Harvey announcing the wrong winner of the Miss Universe.
Yeah.
That was
Miss Puerto Rico.
That was rough.
Michael Jackson coming out at the VMAs thinking he won the Lifetime Achievement Award, and that wasn't it at all. It was a Vanguard Award or something like that. Those things are always cracking me up.
That's secondhand. Christy turned it down. Never Cher come out and she started doing that. She tried to turn it all the way down. I said, no. She's like, I can't do it.
My wife's the exact same way. She can't deal with secondhand embarrassment at all.
I'm gonna pull my phone out and record.
You're that way too, right? Yes. Secondhand embarrassment you can't handle.
I thrive in that. Dude.
Now, that's why I make sure that every interaction I have is perfect.
That's why you make sure you're the only one sitting in the room.
Yeah.
That's maybe why you're so outgoing.
Yeah.
You worry about
control it.
You overshadow whatever you're going to say with your energy.
But if he gets embarrassed, he don't have to worry about anybody else getting embarrassed.
That's what it is.
And now it's just second nature. I trained to do it my whole life. Now I don't even have to try anymore. It's just
in you.
It just happens. So I get surprised by the shit that comes out of my mouth. I'll tell you that.
We got any updates on this movie role that you've taken?
Man, the ice storm screwed it all up. I think they've spent too much money keeping everybody in Franklin for so long. I think they're going to have to film most of it back in California.
Well, I'd be
on it at all.
Yeah, and then heartbreaking.
Time is everything.
Storm Fern.
Why don't you go out there to California?
I guess plenty to do around here.
You're an actor now.
Yeah.
You're going to follow your dreams or just let it go.
I'm going to let the opportunities keep coming to me like they always have.
Preparation and opportunity and luck sets you up for opportunities.
Yeah. Our New Year's resolution was for us all to have an IMDb page before the year was
I'm making $1 million. No, mine was making $1 million.
We were gonna have an IMDb page.
I didn't say earn it either. I just said make it.
You were gonna make it print it like a print.
Got a new printer on the way. Hewlett Packard.
Because
this room, I'm gonna need $20. I'm gonna need small bills.
Small investment.
Yeah. I'm gonna need $20 from you, $5 from you. I need 10 from somebody else.
Yeah.
I've officially sent my application in for traders.
Did you record a video?
The Grim
I
Sleeper.
did have to record a video.
Yeah. Fun.
And then fill out this whole survey of what I want and who I am and all these things.
What do you want?
Just for everybody to be happy, Josh. That's all I ever wanted.
Peace. I want everybody to be able to find their own peace in their heart.
Yeah, their own interviews. Yeah. Peace of mind.
Yeah.
As they say.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Just enough.
I'm going to promote it. I'm out here promoting it like Don King. Peace!
Anything big happening this weekend?
This week?
Josh having a baby, right?
No, I'm done with that.
Okay. Sorry.
It was just a BM, bowel movement.
Big bowel movement.
Yeah.
BBM.
Not a baby maker, but a bowel movement.
BBM.
I think there's something going on Sunday that's pretty big.
What's that? Valentine's Day?
No, that's next week. There's a big football game going on.
Oh, Super Bowl. I got my days. I'll be in Owensboro dance competition.
That sounds like a blasty blast.
Doing the Moringa.
Oh, we got the Ducks Unlimited banquet Friday night. If anybody wants to be a last-minute sponsor, go ahead and give me a shout, I guess.
We can't get our own sponsor, so I doubt you're going to go through us for a subsidy.
Oh, we do have a sponsor now. I mean, kind of a social media. We're doing some videos for a company in town called Rushing Builders.
Worked on a couple earlier.
Are they going to let us run during the podcast?
I mean, it just depends. They'll come off some of that cheddar. Nothing's free. They gotta make that $1 million somehow.
50 at a time.
20 at a time. I agree.
How if they want to go out to our 18 to 19 viewers?
Yeah. We've been in the studio all day in the Beat Laboratory.
I wish I could have came over and helped y'all out, but I had to
do that. You'll be helping us out, probably.
Oh, we had a good time. Yeah.
Is that the pike that I gave you for Christmas?
It is. Yeah, it stays here on the table.
That's your Christmas present?
No, it kind of just tastes like formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Like it might have been in a wax sculpture. It might have been stuck in a wax sculpture.
I'm sure, Josh, you ate your candy bar I gave you for Christmas.
I did. Didn't even make it, I think, 10 minutes after you gave it to me.
My RC car, I drive it around during the day whenever I was
your little peanut.
Go get the mail.
Little peanut.
It'd be fun to have an RC car that you send out to the mail carrier. Like,
and I had a P.O. Box West his present, so.
P.O. Box. What was that? There was a show, late 80s, early 90s, and it was like kids. And they were like, it was like Zoom.
Magic School
like, P.O. Box, dip, 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 dip. And they were all doing these hip hop things, and they were doing arts and crafts and science projects, and it was like,
like PBS or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Man, it's going to be something to look up.
I just think it's crazy how much things have changed just in our lifetime about how people used to be like, all right, mail this into P.O. Box. You had to wait till the end of the show. There was commercials during the show. So you had to wait for the address. Then you had to write a letter. Go get a stamp, mail it to the P.O. Box, wait 3, 4, 5, 7 days for them to get it. Then they had to read it maybe. Then maybe send you something back. So you're talking a month here.
Think about like America's Funniest Home Videos back in the 90s when Bob Saget hosted. How many cassette tapes they got mailed to them? I bet they had. There's probably
the archive room somewhere.
I wonder if they kept all those and they're like in a storage shed somewhere, just millions of VHS tapes.
I think that's maybe why something happened to Bob Saget. It was everybody coming together because he had their tapes.
Maybe.
And they're like, we can't let this stuff get out.
That's a possibility.
I still think that was some.
He narrated that show and narrated those videos, and that none of the other hosts for America's Funniest Home Videos no one was ever able to recreate it.
Isn't that show still going? Isn't it like Alfonso Soriano now?
I don't think it's Soriano. Alfonso Soriano is a baseball player.
What
Alfonso, I don't know. It's Carlton on Fresh Prince.
Carlton.
That's what I know him as. He's like the dude that played, what's that dude in Seinfeld? Jason Alexander.
Yeah.
What's his character in Seinfeld? What's his name?
Frank Costanza?
Yeah. That's what he'll always be.
Yeah, he'll always be Carlton.
Just kind of like.
It's like the kid, Daniel Radcliffe's always Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, dude. There's a movie of him where
It's Zoom is the show I was thinking.
There's a movie where Daniel Radcliffe's like a neo-Nazi. And he yells out the N-word in character. And it's like,
calm down, Harry Potter.
Like, when you're in dialogue like that, do you just try to get it out like the first day, like you're on set? Or do you wait till like 5 days in filming to be like, all right, now that I made friends with everybody here, I gotta say some pretty rough stuff.
They probably do a table read so everybody knows.
Dude, the scene is like... Sorry. The scene that I saw, and this was like another clip from another podcast, but it was like him like in like a all white parade, and they're marching, and one of his buddies from like high school is in the crowd, and he's an African American guy, and he's like, "Hey man, what are you doing here?" Well, Daniel Radcliffe like realizes it's his buddy, like his lifelong buddy, so you can kind of see like a little bit of like humanizing coming to it. And he's like, "Oh man, that's my buddy." Well, like the guy beside him he's marching with is also a neo-Nazi, and he's like, "Who is that guy?" And he's like, "Shut up, N-word." He gets so aggressive, dude, to Daniel Radcliffe. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I can't.
It's wild to
Is he
see.
undercover? What's he doing?
No, he's like
He was in the Now You See Me 2 movie, and
I haven't
that's
seen that
Harry
one.
Potter. Not the new one, the second one. There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Are all the same people in all of them?
No, most of them are, but yeah, he's in the second one.
The first one's really good.
The second one's fairly decent.
Is that your Christmas present? You finally get it delivered? He holds the
Who's
pitch
that?
light.
Who's that Christmas present from?
I don't know, but I bet they regret it.
I know I do.
This has been the last 4 hours for me, folks.
Snake charming? Is that what you're planning on doing?
Trouser snake, maybe. Dude loves trouser snakes.
Oh,
Purple Cobra.
purple cobra.
That was Mozart's Fifth Symphony.
I introduced
I could tell right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
we watched
It's easy. If you
the,
close your eyes, it's easier.
the Heartbreak Kid yesterday is on Paramount Plus. It's a movie with
With Ben Stiller.
yeah, dude, Melee.
Oh my gosh, that movie is that'll give you secondhand embarrassment too.
Yeah. He gets busted and like with 2 or 3, and then at the end of the movie, he's still
Yeah, at the end of the
chasing other
movie,
women.
I mean, it came out in 2007, so sorry for spoiler
Spoiler alert.
But he ends up like after all that getting disgraced and having to like break up with her and shit. He ends up moving back to Mexico and like opening up a beachside, like renting surfboards, like sporting goods store. Well, he's married. And well, then his love or whatever shows back up. Michelle Monaghan shows back up. She's on vacation and she's like, I got divorced. And he's like, oh, really? She's like, yes, I really like to get back together. Well, then he's like, all right, yeah, we can go to dinner tonight. She's like, okay, I'll see you tonight. Well, then it shows him to like his new wife that he's been with for a year. And she's like, oh, I can't be out for dinner tonight. I have to meet up with so-and-so. Makes up this whole lie. She's like, what's our 1-year anniversary? He's like, well, that's good because I don't want to talk about some stuff. She's like, is it good or bad? And he goes, I think it's going to be kind of a shock, but it's going to be good in the long run. And he goes to the end of the movie, but yeah.
Yeah, that he's talking to his dad in the hot tub, and he says, when your wife tells you to do it like a black man, you do it like a black man.
Like a black man. He asked him if he's been pounding any pussy. That's what like his own dad asked him that. Like at the beginning, that's the very first thing his dad, Jared Stiller. It's the opening scene. They're walking down the sidewalk in San Francisco. He's like, "Have you been crushing any pussy?"
It's a wild movie. It really is.
He's like, "We should go crush some pussy together." He's like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Crush pussy with my 77-year-old dad." He's like, "What?"
It is a wild.
It's a good movie. It's so long too. I forgot how long it was. Like for a comedy, it's almost 2 hours.
I like Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh yeah, that's another good one. You know, that's like a true story. Whenever that breakup scene, whenever she comes home, he's like standing there naked.
Segel.
He actually got broke up with while being naked.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny movie. I like that one.
I like Kristen Bell. She plays a good like that character or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Sarah Marshall.
You're welcome. Russell Brand was great in that movie.
He was.
Yeah, that spawned a whole nother movie called Getting to the Greek.
Inside of you, inside of you.
What was the Africa song?
I don't remember it. His like wife was Rose Byrne, and she was crazy as hell.
Yeah.
P. Diddy's in that movie.
Yeah, he is.
He plays crazy in that movie too.
No, he plays himself.
Yeah,
That's what he does. He plays himself.
It's Biggest Loser time. It's Biggest. His favorite show is The Biggest Loser in that movie.
I remember that scene. Man, when I saw him dressed up as a Joker for Halloween that one year, I knew. I knew. I was like,
he breaks like bad on that dude.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
shit.
another rapper.
He's like, "You want to play?" Yeah.
Oh man, it was. Yeah,
that was kind of crazy. I forgot about that.
He wouldn't break character of the Joker.
He wasn't in character at all. It was him.
Yeah,
he was being himself.
What a goofy goober.
What a goofy goober. Oh, what else? They did an Ozzy Osbourne tribute last night.
I've seen that. That was really good.
Post Malone did a good job.
Yeah, I mean that band they put together was incredible.
Yeah.
They had Chad from Red Hot Chili Peppers playing drum. I guess it's consensus now. He's like the best drummer ever.
He's pretty good.
And
he looks like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he does look like Will Ferrell. And then Slash on the guitar. Who else was out there with him?
You know what? I think I'd get tired of sitting behind Slash anywhere I was at.
He's always got that stupid hat on.
That top hat. God. I'm like, hey, down in front.
He did. Slash did look like he's had some work done.
I think he just quit heroin. I think that's what happened.
He takes that hat off though. It's like Clark Kent putting his glasses on, you know,
Or Dolly Parton without her wig in Gatlinburg.
I've read some of those. I've read Nikki Sixx's book from Motley Crue called The Heroin Diaries, and it talks about like whenever Slash like died like twice on the same tour, like ODing in the same tour.
Dang.
Yeah, like them guys was wild, man.
That movie, The Dirt, on Netflix about Motley Crue is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it. Isn't Machine Gun Kelly in it? Yeah.
That's a pretty good movie.
Do they highlight the Tommy and Pam video?
The video, no. But
Or yeah, they talk about it like having
for sure.
the scandal.
There's a movie with Seth Rogen about the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's on Hulu. It's called Tommy and Pam. It's about he plays the guy who steals that video from them and then puts it on the internet.
Have you watched it?
I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah, I saw some interviews about it and just some clips.
I heard that Danny McBride, the guy that did Eastbound and Down and stuff, he's working on a new show for HBO. It's about a Southern vampire. It's supposed to be Dracula meets like
True. It's supposed to be
Still Magnolia's
fun.
Yeah,
True
like a funny version, I guess.
True Blood meets Righteous.
I had a girlfriend that loved True Blood.
I like True Blood.
I like the show.
I got into it with her. Yeah,
I read some of the books. It kind of went off the rails after like the third or fourth season.
Yeah, dude. After the witch season, there was a witch season like 4 or 5, and they didn't need season 5, 6, 7 for sure.
There's like 12 of those books.
Yeah, the Sookie Stackhouse. Yeah.
Suki.
Alex, speaking of True
That
Blood,
is Josh Whistle. Suki.
Alexander Skarsgård, who played Eric Northman.
He was on SNL.
It was pretty good. Cardi B was the musical.
I didn't watch much of it.
They had some good bits. Sarah Sherman I've really taken a liking to her comedy. The one that like does the fucking gross out comedy and shit. It's
Weird taste.
Everybody has their own seasons of SNL, like cast members that they enjoy. You know, like our parents always loved like the Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase SNL.
I love Chevy Chase. There's a new Chevy Chase doc on HBO. It's fantastic.
I really enjoyed the Will Ferrell years. Those were kind of.
I like Andy Samberg.
And then
Bill Hader.
That era is pretty good. I have a hard time really liking the new cast in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I do like Cam, but I think he's out of place. That's not really where he's going to shine.
I don't think he was in one bit this episode.
Yeah,
he was with. I think Cardi B did one. I think he come out on.
Yeah, I just don't think that's where his comedy shines.
No,
it's not. He's not an improv actor. I think they just signed him up to try to pull views.
He's like self-deprecating. I'm playing the dumb guy. You know, whatever he does. He hasn't got to use some of the language he likes to use for his comedy on live television.
I'm pretty sure he would do better off if he was just doing stand-up.
Maybe so, but at least it gets him out there. He's got a new movie coming out with Kevin Hart that he's in. It's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
He's in it. Like, he's actually a character in the movie.
We got to find out how to get Nick back in the movie scene.
I know, dude. We had an in, and now we have an out.
He'll come. I ain't worried about it. They'll see the Rushing Builders videos. They'll see when the coffee shop comes. They'll see the coffee shop videos.
They'll see.
And they'll come running.
They can watch one of our 128 episodes.
I dare you. I know a dog dare you.
Well, if they go searching, I put our YouTube page as a link for them to look at content. So
good.
NBC may be calling and be like, "Hey, we need y'all on late night.
We need these guys to come out and give an example of what not to do."
We'll break the line on the next writers' union strike.
We'll come in. They'll call scabs.
I'll break the line. I'll scab on in there.
I'll scab. I'm not in the union.
I'll scab on in there.
I've done it before. Them power line work in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how Tom Green started his whole empire. Was he did a show from
Just like this.
Have you seen his documentary where basically they talked about how podcasting basically he started?
He invented podcasting. Yeah.
Melissa's working at Starbucks now. She's in a group chat with like the younger co-workers that are wanting to unionize, and she was like, I don't know how I found myself in this group chat. And the older guys that she worked with, she was like, well, you can't leave it. We left it and everyone hates us. She's like, so now I have to
now she just has to sit back and not say anything.
Yeah.
I just want to go to work. I just want to shut up for work.
That's what I do when Josh puts political stuff in our group chat. I just shut up.
I get fired up.
When I see
You already know what day I'm going to have.
I usually ignore it
I do too.
until I have 30 minutes to spare.
Yeah, you'd be like, God, here he goes again.
Yeah.
Josh is watching the news today.
Yeah.
Josh
Turn
is
it
on
on.
CNN. We can
Turn
see it.
it on.
I've gotten better. I watch all of it.
I would like for you to just watch just Fox News for a week and see the change.
I've been doing it. That's just state media is all that is.
I
Sycophants.
I got like we talked about this where I got to where I just don't know watch those. I'll watch local news for the weather and that's it. I try to stay away from the big national medias because they steer you so hard and it makes me so angry.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need this in my life, and when I don't have it, I'm perfectly fine. So
Yeah.
why? And as long as I'm worried about me and under my roof, I'm all good.
I can straight spin out. I talked to Nick about it the other day, Friday. I called. I said, you know what? I think it was Friday. I said, I don't want to watch the news all day today. It's a whole difference in my
It's
personality.
designed to stress you out.
Oh,
it really
God, it
is.
makes me so mad.
Yeah, you're supposed to be searching for joy this year. You know, don't forget. Don't forget.
I'm a jovial guy. It doesn't really get me. It doesn't make me like to where I want to be like mean or hateful. It just gets me fired up in a sense to like, you know, to where I feel like I'm helpless and I can't do nothing because really we can't. There's nothing we can
there's
really
nothing
do.
we
We can
can
go vote. I guess I could run for office,
Yeah,
but you know,
you can run for creature catcher if that's what you.
that's
do.
him. I don't want to run against him, dude. See,
Oh,
I don't want to have a conflict.
Yeah, he wouldn't stand a chance.
I wouldn't do
I would
that.
point out his weaknesses.
Like running would be the
Yeah.
first one. He can't even run.
Yeah.
How's he going to catch anything with that leg?
Not. Wow.
It's creature catcher, not creature kill.
That's true. You're going to catch and release, right? Where are you going to release all these animals when you catch them?
If the frogs are here, he's going to take them over there.
Yeah. I just want to know what you're going to do.
The frogs go to a lab where we are de-gaying them.
Okay. So their
And-
game is strong.
Yeah. Well, the water's been making them gay.
So
The fluoride in the water.
Yes.
Mm.
So
That would happen to you?
mammals go in the backyard.
Okay.
Yeah. And those are the only rules.
Reptiles in the house because it's cold outside. By reptiles.
Yeah. And then this is how I'm going to charm them.
Have you ever had a pet snake?
you ever petted a snake?
Nah.
Y'all know I've pet snakes before. I haven't had a pet
He wants
snake.
to start a venomous snake farm.
I would like to have
A
a
venomous snake farm?
That's what he wants.
snake
So this is-
milking facility.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would breed them as well. Some pythons, you can't, I mean, they don't have venom, of course, but some of the babies will go for $5,000 to $10,000.
No.
Rare python.
This is an idea he's serious about. He wants to milk
God.
venomous snakes.
Don't use Mike 2, note to self. Ooh.
Oh.
It smells like pear butter.
Yeah. I'm going to build it. It'll be a separate building. It won't be attached to this house. If that
So-
helps.
So he wants to.
For insurance purposes, I'm sure it will have, but it's not attached.
So he wants to grab
And your
them by the head and have them bite something.
the solo cup with the
Yeah.
thing on top. Yeah,
That's-
whatever that shit is.
Condominium. Condominium.
Is that what they use as a condom? Looks like some
Latex
serious
gloves.
latex gloves.
I don't think you've researched this enough.
I've watched plenty.
I've watched some milking videos myself.
That's a different thing.
There was a table involved.
I'll have a table in
Calm
my
down,
snake farm.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, so you got to grab by the back of the head. What are the venomous snakes in this region? There's 3.
Copperhead.
Water
We have water
And
moccasin.
timber rattlesnake.
We have rattlesnakes. We probably cottonmouth.
That's a water moccasin, right?
Yeah, that's the
Same
same
thing.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think water moccasin.
Water moccasin.
Copperhead. And
Copperhead. That's a copperhead, so you can smell cucumbers when you're around them.
I don't know. I don't give up.
Cucumbers?
I don't care if it's a little bitty garden snake. I'm killing that thing.
I don't know the last time I've seen a snake in person.
I'm a catcher.
But after this video's over,
Can't show on camera.
Yeah, I saw one in California. I got within about
Oh,
5 feet of, and then we saw one on the Devil's Knob, which is a little overlook in the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, we saw one when we were walking up to the Devil's Knob.
Chrissy refers to it as something else. The devil's knob.
that's your leg stone.
Yeah.
Oh,
So baby
she named it
copperheads.
Sibian.
Baby copperheads are more venomous
They can't control how much venom they extract. So they'll dump the whole thing. An adult will save a little bit in case it needs to bite 3 or 4 animals.
Right.
But a baby...
If it's saving that load, it's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's load up all week.
That's the one thing that, like, I'm scared of. Snakes. Of any form, shape, or...
The only animal I'm scared of is horses.
I don't like horses either. I am scared of horses.
I'm scared of horses.
When I was 5, my dad took me over to my uncle's house. Yeah, I remember I'm little, and I'm watching him break a wild horse, you know, the right, and he's out there and it's jumping and he's whipping it. Just scared the bejesus out of me, and I haven't liked horses since.
Reminds me of that movie Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Whenever he shows up to that African guy's house, the real rich place, and he's been whooping that horse, and he grabs his thing from him and he just rears back and smacks him right on the ass. Yeah. He goes, "You like that?"
Tight pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the Monopoly guy.
Yeah. He goes in there in the room of death.
Yeah. What a lovely room of death.
Man.
That's what I always said. I go to Drew and Kale's house. I walk in our living room. There's just heads all over the wall. Yeah. There's a stuffed coyote over here with his mouth open. So, yeah. What a lovely room of death.
Look, the snakes and horses. I'm with you on the horses. So.
Well, the funny thing is horses are scared of snakes too. They'll jump up.
Mice are afraid, or elephants are afraid of mice.
Is that true?
That's proven on Mythbusters. They had a coconut, and they had 2 elephants walk past the coconut, and they flipped it open, and there was no mouse, and the elephants had no reaction. And then they made them do it again, and there was a mouse, an actual live white mouse, and they flipped it up, and both the elephants.
Oh, shit.
But it was more of they're afraid of stepping on it. Like, they didn't want to step. They were afraid of stepping.
They're kind animals.
Yeah. Yeah. But
not Lord of the Rings, they're not.
Yeah. But that was on Mythbusters. The myth came from like a cartoon and, you know,
Dumbo
30s and stuff. Who knows? Josh, I don't know Dumbo that well, and I don't expect you to either.
Whenever they show Dumbo now on Disney, it starts with a screen that says, "Warning, this movie was made a long time ago. It may be offensive to some viewers."
I'm sure Cheech and Chong has the same warning.
No, they don't. Cheech and Chong's good American.
We don't care.
American?
Yeah. Hey, mama, hey, fucking mama, save those whales.
They're both American citizens.
Did you find your other sock?
I did not. Tommy is still missing. I have Cheech. I can't find Tommy.
Oh, no,
I haven't found Tommy. I was going to give him to him. They're too tight on my ankle.
That's weird how that happens.
I got to watch. Well, I only wear one sock, so I figured.
That probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
You can go Cheech one day, Chong the other.
That's what I was doing, and I lost Chong. Chong was gone. Oh, he's probably behind.
Chong is gone.
He's probably behind a dryer or something, or the bottom of a laundry basket.
Yeah.
I just neglected to fold.
Yeah. They're stuck in your butt crack.
Yeah.
You haven't looked. You haven't looked in your butt crack yet, have you?
I haven't.
Man, I bust Melissa all day.
I bust.
Where's the vape? Have you checked your ass?
Damn, that's where she puts it.
Yeah, where is this? Bend over, I'll show you.
Bend over, I'll show you.
Yeah, all day. It's
she acts like she don't know you.
It's so funny, dude. One of the greatest pleasures of my life. She made me fill a tote with water to take to the chickens the other day because she was like, maybe if there's a bunch of water, it won't freeze so quick. And it had a lid
plastic tote.
It had a lid on it. And I said, I don't think I need the lid. And she took the lid off, and there was another lid underneath it. And I was like, you're right. Gosh darn magician. I laughed.
Is this a Russian nesting doll?
Yeah, I laughed all the way to the chicken coop. And I said, here you go. And here's this lid.
She did it on purpose.
Man, it was so fun.
What if she did it on purpose? She just fucked
She's hilarious if she did.
That's pretty good.
She's hilarious if she didn't. You know,
you just think she's hilarious.
Way.
She cooked good. She fixed us a nice little treat earlier.
Yeah,
it was croissants with pear butter, brie cheese, and some kind of pecans or something.
Man, that sounds fancy.
It was good. It was good. It was tackling fuel. Some might call it tackling fuel. Tackling fuel.
Gatorade.
Anybody watching any good movies?
Gatorade.
Or action movies or anything?
No,
shows.
I've been going back and rewatching Scrubs because it's one of my favorite sitcoms, and they're bringing it back out starting at the end of this month, same original cast and everything.
I must have missed.
So I wanted to go back and revisit that.
It was good. I got the box set for Christmas one year when I was like 17. Probably. I love it.
The Workaholics guys, their podcast, This Is Important, is put on Netflix now, which is pretty tight. So I started rewatching Workaholics. I've been watching it.
I'd like to I'd like to know how you get on the Netflix podcast system.
I think you have a pretty good podcast to start. They're like, oh, these guys have some traction.
Yeah.
We're going to make money off of them. They send you a thing. It's like, all right, we're going to pay you this to make money off of this. And they come to their house and set cameras up. Like the way they were talking, like Adam Devine.
Like a real...
Like an actual like Netflix crew come and set a camera up. And they had to have like a backdrop and all that stuff.
So they don't have an iPhone on a fucking tripod?
Well, that's what they were doing.
Robot?
That's what they were doing. They were like, we had to really step our
A
game.
soundboard that don't work?
They were talking about catching a new audience of maybe some stay-at-home moms and dads that were watching, you know, Netflix. It's a lot more easily accessible, I guess, on Netflix than YouTube. I don't know.
Am I a stay-at-home dad?
Yeah, I guess you are.
Yes, I am.
Me too.
There you go.
You are some days.
Big Papa.
You were this morning.
I like it when you call me Big Papa. So
What were you talking about earlier? Y'all were playing a game and your stick was drifting?
Oh, yeah, we got a new controller for Christmas, so I had a stick drift
That's
on
a
the new
thing.
controller.
That's a
Yeah.
thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Xbox, yeah.
Nice.
My kids had
Like
their first kids sleep over this weekend. Melody had a little girl stay over here Friday, and then Tucker had our cousin Crew. He stayed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he stayed
That's
over
cool.
Saturday night.
That sounds like a ton of fun.
It was so much fun. Yeah, I get to play like I always wanted to play with
I think-
kids.
I think your kids are at the right age for you. Like, you're just a fun dad.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Hopefully one day they don't, turn on me.
Oh,
Well, they will every once in a while.
wait.
Yeah.
My
I
15-year-old.
put a boot in their ass.
My-
My 15-year-old, I'd like to throw him through a wall sometimes. I love him to death.
My almost 15-year-old this weekend, we had to work on his book report for To Kill a Mockingbird. And they go to like a Christian school for like a couple days, and then they go do the rest at home. So like his mom's his teacher. Well, he come to my house to finish the book report. I open up the folder, and the title says D's Nuts, and underneath it says his name. And at the top, I see his mom's handwriting in bright green pen that says "Really" with a question mark and exclamation point. I was like, well, I got to talk to him about this. I was like, hey, man, let's not do this at school. I said, especially when you go to a Christian school and your mom sees it and raises it. I said, maybe this isn't the appropriate place. I was like, what made you want to do that? And he was like, I just thought it was funny. And I was like, so you wrote it on this piece of paper? And I was like, you know what? I just think
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I was like, just don't do that on your schoolwork.
And it's rough being homeschooled and getting a boner for your teacher. And I mean, it's a rough time for this child to be going through right now. I think he can afford some D's Nuts jokes on his homework.
One of my kids came home with his yearbook, and his buddy had drawn a penis in it.
Yeah.
And my wife was like,
The $50
"What are you doing?
Yeah.
You let your buddy draw a penis in your yearbook?"
There you go.
Come to find out, he'd drawn one in his as well.
Nice.
So we had to make that phone call to his parents. Hey, we're sorry. You got this lasting memory, but
I don't know
my
if
son
I'm doing
ruined it.
that.
My freshman year, somebody wrote my yearbook, "Have a good summer, love, peace, and pussy grease." And my mom was like, oh, this is nice. I know, Mom. I didn't do it.
Let me sign your crack.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, that was a hot one. That was
Love, peace, and pussy grease was pretty wild. Peace out. Well, he just wanted peace and love.
Yeah. I saw a girl working up here at the gas station the other day. I haven't seen since graduation.
Yeah.
She signed my yearbook. I know she did. Overnight.
Did you sign the receipt whenever you left?
I
Was she
did.
working there, or did you just see her?
She was working there.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have. I should have gave her a signature, an autograph.
How many times you go to Deja Vu a week?
In my prime, I was on a first name basis.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
The brass stables.
Yeah.
Pay them girls rent.
Put them through college.
We went for a buddy's bachelor party one time, and they handed us hats when we walked in, but we were all already wearing hats. So then we all just were wearing two hats. And we were getting ready to leave. We were looking for him. We were like, hey, we're looking for our buddy. And the bouncer was like, what's he look like? We said, he's wearing two hats. And he said, I know exactly who I thought you're talking about. And we looked back at the VIP sections, and he's got a stripper wrapped around him. He bust through the curtain with her still wrapped around him. Yeah,
God.
they're kissing on the mouth.
Oh, God.
Oh, we're
gross.
gross.
Oh. A buddy of mine gave a stripper a $20 bill one time, and she kissed him on the mouth. And I said, "Ooh, you could have kept that $20. Got some antibiotics."
Yeah.
Gross.
Straight Listerine and mouthwash after that for sure.
Those are strip clubs where they have a bottle of Lysol by the pole, and they walk out and spray it down first,
that's it, yeah.
or wipe it down. That's how you know you're in a good place.
You know those poles spin?
Yes.
They don't spin around the pole. They grab the pole and the pole spins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I ain't been up close to one before. You've been on the stage, I guess.
I
He's
haven't.
rolled one, I'm sure.
I haven't. I don't know. I mean, just, poles around town.
Girls
get some of
them titties. They all dance in the naked city. Yeah,
There you go.
Whistle while you twerk.
There you go.
I can't whistle, so I gotta do that.
It is pretty nice. So,
Go ahead and start.
Suck in while you whistle while you work.
who do y'all got for the big game on Sunday?
Patriots.
Yeah, I want Patriots just because I miss Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel.
Yeah.
Vrabel.
And I think it would be hilarious if you want to see
I'm just going to go Seahawks because y'all both picked Patriots. That way at least
Seahawks are good, man. Seahawks might win it. They got a really good defense.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care about any of it.
Yeah.
I'm just there for the commercials.
They aren't even that good. They haven't been that good as of recent.
Well, they leak them 2 weeks before.
Yeah, they're
not even a surprise.
I think a lot of it is too, though. We're almost so conditioned now to not have commercials. Like if you, we just you know what, we just zone out when it's a commercial.
Well, that was like the most creative we would see commercials before 2008.
Yeah, 8, maybe a 10.
That was the most creative we would see come from that area of media.
And now always had good.
And now we see videos that are funnier than any super commercial ever. Yeah. We see them 100 times
all day long.
All day. We see videos that are funny.
What is your favorite Super Bowl commercial?
My favorite Super Bowl commercial is probably the Coors Light, the Twins. And Twins, I love football on TV. And then it shows like they all bust in the party. And it's got the Twins under the bikini with the pictures.
The one I remember is the Paul Harvey Budweiser commercial.
I don't remember that.
God made a farmer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
it's like a hard.
Yeah, it's a hard screen.
Whenever someone says Super Bowl commercial, I think about Paul Harvey, God made a farmer, Budweiser. Yeah.
I always remember the Budweiser frogs.
Frogs, yeah.
The frogs.
Bud.
Out there on the lily pads. Yeah.
Thank you for finishing.
I like the Budweiser commercial. The Budweiser.
Yeah, that was a good one. They had some bangers back in the day. The Bud Bowl.
Yeah.
The Puppy Bowl. I'm more of a Puppy Bowl kind of guy.
Yeah, we'll see that.
I never watched the Puppy Bowl. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with what you're talking about.
It's just like puppies running around. That's
yeah.
really all it is.
Yeah. They have like a ball or anything?
They do, and if they grab it and drag it into the end zone, that's when they get the score.
Yeah.
It'd be cooler if it was like flag football and the little doggies had like a little flag band and the dogs had to go grab the flag.
Have y'all ever watched a Nickelodeon game?
No,
Nickelodeon football game. I like it. Yeah.
They did a Toy Story one.
Yeah.
They did a SpongeBob one.
Yeah. The Toy Story
all kinds of stuff.
Ninja Turtles, maybe?
No.
They have like a Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon. They have like their own.
That's like their own.
So relax.
Okay. I don't know if you know what you're talking about.
I bet it's coming for sure.
It's there.
It's not coming.
It's the Nickelodeon.
No one cares about the Ninja Turtles.
I'm gonna mark this, and next year there's gonna be a Ninja Turtle.
I love
There's
Ninja
not
Turtles.
going to be.
I do too. I love Ninja Turtles.
There's going to be a.
You'd be Raphael because
I'd be the rat.
I don't know. You're Raphael for sure.
You don't think I'm Raphael?
Always mad.
Yeah,
Definitely Raphael.
It's kind of like the leader of the.
He's more Michelangelo.
Yeah, you're Donatello.
Am I the drummer?
You're the one that figures it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the drummer? Isn't there one of those drummers?
No,
that's Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boo. So Wes is Leonardo.
Yeah, that fits Wes too.
Yeah, I think Leonardo was the more, I guess, kind of took his time.
Who's the fun one that everybody loves?
Michelangelo. Again, that's you.
Oh, what is his name?
Yeah, Donatello's purple, Raphael's red, Leonardo is blue, and
Michelangelo
is yellow. Right?
Orange.
Yellow, orange. Yeah, orange is fun color. See,
Orange is fun. Orange is fun. Oh, no way.
Yeah, they're like a 21 Pilots.
Donatello.
He's Donatello.
Yeah.
What about that? Does that look like Donatello?
Donatello's cool. I think Donatello's my favorite.
He's like my mask.
He's like the smart
He
one.
does machines.
Yeah, he wears like.
I am the machine.
I think you should stay like that forever.
I think it's a comfy way.
Garbage Pail Kid.
Oh,
Look like a Fat Albert character.
I mean, Lice,
Yeah.
Lucy Lice.
What is that guy's name on Fat Albert? Mushmouth.
Yeah.
Or what's the in the Addams Family?
Because
Yeah.
You always starting to get to
I always felt a little connected to Cousin Ed. I feel like he was misunderstood. The ladies loved him, which I related to as well. But
Cousin Ed?
Yeah. The ladies thought
Yeah,
he
go back and
was
watch
fine.
it. Yeah.
I'll have to check it
Yeah.
out. I'll have to remember.
Yeah, he was getting all the fresh puss, as Long Came Polly said or whatever.
Okay, Polly.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
It is.
She has a ferret that's blind. A blind ferret, Jennifer Aniston does, like
What's
Jordan.
her name?
He gets stuck in the bathtub with her and Ben Stiller, maybe. He tries to,
Oh, is it a Richard Gere situation? He gets stuck in his butt, he has to go to the ER?
Does that happen to Richard Gere?
That's the rumor.
That was the rumor. That's
Yeah.
like,
I don't know this.
That's the
Terry
Manson style.
yeah.
He had to get a gerbil removed from his rectum.
You know how those guys put
Yeah, but they
their
made
in their
a whole
boat?
song
You
about
know
it.
how they do it? With a paper towel roll.
Yeah, in a fire.
Yeah.
So if y'all are looking for... Go ahead, press that like, share, and subscribe button. Josh is going to show you a tutorial on the...
You guys are going to the ER and be like, hey man, you look fine. What are you here for? Like, I'm not fine.
Take an X-ray.
Take
Bend over, I'll show you.
quick. I'll show you.
You don't want to hear ER stories. I want to have some crazy
Sure.
ER stories.
Oh, we do that, don't we, Josh?
I'm a hypochondriac. I don't know.
He's a happy Condrac.
That's true.
He's a happy Klondike.
Well,
What'd you do?
I got some Heath Klondike bars in my freezer right
You
now.
those are banging. They make a Reese's one that's banging.
The peanut butter ice cream is almost too much in those.
I'll tell you what is so good. The Snickers ice cream bars.
Oh, they are good. I could eat the whole box though in a week.
I ate a chocolate chip. It's a ice cream
A
sandwich.
chipwich is what it's called.
It was chocolate chip ice
It's
cream
got the
sandwich.
chocolate chips
Jordan,
around the
I'll tell
outside.
you, it tasted like cookie dough.
I used to get those at the
Yeah.
high school.
Oh,
House.
Bring this full circle. What was your favorite Blizzard? I loved the Nerds Blizzard back in the day. They don't make them anymore.
The Nerds Blizzard?
Oh man, I have terrible news for you, buddy. Humans are only allowed 96 nerds a year. Anything after that exceeds the allowed arsenic levels.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. 96 a year.
Jeez.
I gave Wes a huge bag of Nerds gummy clubs.
Great. I was a M&M McFlurry, M&M Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, M&M.
They used to have one called Midnight Truffle. They still might. It was chocolate ice cream with like little chocolate truffles in it. And then chocolate syrup on it too.
You wish you
Like
were
a
that
chocolate
fancy,
overload.
bud. You couldn't afford
That's the only
that.
time I ever got it. We had to get a coupon. I had to buy a meal first.
And a happy hour.
They got to eat food and I had to pick ice cream.
And happy hour.
I don't know why I like the Nerds Blizzard or why they got rid of it.
Must be the arsenic.
Yeah, must be.
That's what
Must
you
be.
like.
I don't like whenever like M&Ms or Nerds change the color of vanilla ice cream. I don't like that. Like where it runs. Like,
Yeah, I know what you're
Oh, I like that.
I don't like.
Yeah, I'm not mad
They
at
can
that.
taste the food coloring really, really bad. And I don't know. I don't like crunchy shit in my ice cream. I just want to eat smooth ice cream.
I've been a fat pig.
I like soft serve better than
Blue Bunny makes a good soft serve, like you can buy at the
Yeah, I've
store.
seen that.
It's
Oh, are they playing at the Super Bowl?
Blue Bunnies?
yeah, Blue Bunny.
Yeah.
Blue balls.
I watched American Gangster. They sell something called Blue Dream in that movie.
With
Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
My man. Well,
Well,
it's been an
It's been great.
episode.
It's been great. I had a great time.
It's been great.
My name's Nick Cook.
My name's Jay Money.
T-Cat.
I looked at the wrong screen. I'm over here.
T-Cat Utley over here.
Thank y'all.
Look for our rushing builders.
Yeah, they'll be coming out.
Yeah.
Maybe one might be out by the time this episode comes
And look
out.
for an opportunity to smile
And hit that like button
And
and share it
and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yep.
And
This has been Fine by Me.
Bye.